it boils down to signal coming from the outside world to serve the building. So there are many buildings out there that have ample signal. But think of it this way. It's like a radio station. You got a radio and you go from channel to channel. You get 3 channels, right? So that's the capacity that serves the building today. But when you have the demand to have 6 channels and you're only receiving 3 channels, you have to create more channels inside the building. And as data demand continues to grow, that is basically what is going to be happening. So you might have enough signal inside, but you might not have the bandwidth that a specific application might demand.
I want to add to that as well, that what you see in a building today in terms of coverage and the capacity piece being that wheel spinning as you're trying to open an app, that is not static. As consumption in the network as a whole continues to grow, and I believe we're tracking 30–40% demand growth on these networks every year, and that's been consistent for decades. I mean, it hasn't fluctuated a whole lot. Basically, we're having to double capacity on the networks every 2 to 3 years, which is just, sometimes hard to get your head around. But the point I want to underscore here is what you have in your building today, both in terms of coverage and the tonnage or the capacity, is not static, and that will deteriorate or degrade over time as consumption per device continues to go up. So what you have in buildings or what you see in buildings today is probably the best you're going to see, unless you have an in-building system, is probably the best you're going to see going forward. It will slowly degrade over time.